Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Sci. Here are Grey's Anatomy, the 9 biggest secrets a character's kept. Number 9, Jackson and April's marriage. One of the biggest secrets some Grey's characters kept was in season 10 that involved Jackson and April. After Jackson stands up at April's wedding to Matthew, they run off together to Lake Tahoe and get married, keeping it a secret to everyone around them. When Jackson returns home one night from a board meeting at the hospital, he tells April that they won't be able to keep it hidden much longer. Jackson standing up at the wedding was shocking enough, and they gave everyone a surprise again when they revealed they were married. While their motivations to keep things private for a while and to be able to enjoy their marriage without everyone nosing was fair, it did end up hurting Stephanie and Matthew.
If so, please respond, we will.
Number 8, Arizona's affair. In season 9, Arizona and Callie's tumultuous marriage comes to head when it's revealed that Arizona cheated with Dr. Lauren Boswell in an on-call room after bonding over the patient they were both treating. Callie found out about the affair when she sees Arizona's ring pinned to Lauren's scrub shirt, despite Arizona's intentions to keep it a secret. It shocked audiences.
Can't believe we got her, huh? She's a rock star.
Yeah, she seems...
Number 7, Izzy's child. In season 3, Izzy is faced with a secret from her past when her biological daughter, Hannah, is admitted to the hospital needing a bone marrow transplant. While the fans already knew that Izzy had a daughter, none of her friends did until George found out she was undergoing the procedure. Considering how her colleagues reacted when they found out she had been a model and how people shamed her for her upbringing, it's not surprising that Izzy felt like she had to keep this part of her life a secret.
And she's a miracle in keeping other people alive, and I'm applying to the hospital nearby.
Number 6, Owen's affair. After their own set of troubles, Christina and Owen's marriage began to crumble in season 8 when Owen cheated on her after she had an abortion. With Owen and Christina's relationship having been strained for weeks, the cardiothoracic surgeon soon began to suspect that her husband was keeping something from her and was possibly cheating. Owen had no intention of telling her what he was keeping a secret until she confronted him. After everything they had been through, this was one of the most shocking secrets to ever be exposed on the show. Considering how much they love one another, no one would have predicted that Owen would end up destroying this trust between them. It's not surprising that it took them so long to recover after this.
Like you were cheating.
Number 5, George's affair. Season 3 delivered one of the biggest surprises of all when the writers decided to put George and Izzy together. After a night of excessive drinking, George and Izzy ended up having a one-night stand, which eventually blossomed into something more. Since he had been married to Callie at the time, George had intended to keep this a secret. However, due to George and Izzy's closeness, Callie began to suspect something more was going on between them.
A week? A month? Sorry.
Number 4, the Alzheimer's trial. After Meredith and Derek begin an Alzheimer's trial in season 8, she tampers with the dose that is to be given to Adele Weber. Since she could have lost her job and prohibited the hospital from creating any more clinical trials, Meredith decides to keep quiet. However, this eventually comes to light when Alex drunkenly confesses to Owen what she did, leading to the trial being disbanded and hopeful patients' lives ruined in the process.
I don't even know if she fits the criteria, and the trial is full.
Number 3, Preston's hand. Toward the end of season 2 and into season 3, Dr. Preston Burke is shot in the shoulder on his way back to the hospital after securing a heart of a transplant patient. It left audiences clamoring for answers after the season cliffhanger. The injury that causes tremors in his hand that he and Christina masked for months, wrapped up in a secret that is detrimental to their friendships, peer relationships, and their own romantic relationship for some time. George is particularly upset, as this could have been severely jeopardizing to the surgery his dad was to undergo later. Fans were also surprised by the recklessness of it all.
I've not yelled because you were a guy in trouble.
Number 2, Izzy and the LVAD. In season 2 of Grey's Anatomy, Izzy falls in love with her heart transplant patient and begins a desperate attempt to save his life before it's too late. At some point, she decides that cutting his LVAD wire to bump him up the transplant list is the best way to achieve this, and she asks for her fellow interns to keep the secret until she can figure out what to do next. They all do, but not without major personal cost to themselves, especially in Izzy's case. However, while keeping this a secret that was extremely reckless, it did show that they were extremely loyal to one another.
Me?
About Burke. Everything will be fine!
See.
When Burke gets here, everything will be...
Number 1, Derek's marriage. At the culmination of season 1 and into season 2, viewers bear witness to the most shocking secret Derek ever carried: being married to a woman back in New York. After his marriage to Addison dissolved because of her affair with her best friend Mark, Derek flees to Seattle and meets Meredith, beginning a whirlwind romance and relationship. When Addison shows up by the end, fans were left asking why. Was it because he was overwhelmed at the process and in denial, hoping it would just go away quietly? Was it because he wasn't ready for divorce? Speculation continued for months afterwards of Derek's intentions.
Move. No ego, there's no question.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.